Hey, good morning, guys. This is Mag from Fortunate Trader. Today we are going to go super fast because I have a lot of things to tell you. So let's start with the actual market. How does it look so far? Okay, so we have something over here in the market. It shows that it is going up a little bit since a couple of days, well, since the beginning of May. So that's promising. Just yesterday, it increased well, in the last 2 days, it increased big, my point of view. But we had like big days like this guy, like 55 points in one day. So that was something. So 55 moving points. So you can see in the R thing, it goes to the low and the high. So for today, I have four that I want you to look at. I do have Disney. I love to trade this guy, and it's pretty rare that I can do it. So I believe that today we have something at 98.5. As you can see, my indicators are quite slow. So notice that I will show you four trades, but I will do in fact just two because I believe the two that I'm doing, I'm more safe with them. But this guy shows that is going to go up. So if we go in the trade tab, we look at Disney. Come on, come on. Internet is slow. And there's a lot of stock at the moment, surprisingly, that just reached the $100 bar. And like I told you, that it's kind of a psychological thing or barrier for a lot of traders or investors, because when it goes over $100, people are their buying power is less, right? Because it's more expensive. So they're waiting for a split, or sometimes something's happen. So if they hold the stock and the company decide just to split the stock to remove that barrier, psychological barrier, it will go to $50. So it will go back to $50 or $55 depending on the actual stock price. And now instead of having just one share, you will own two shares, and now the market or people will be more active at $50, $55 and trade it more than at $100. So Microsoft is there right now, Walt Disney. There are several stocks that I've noticed that in the last 2 days reached that $100 bar. So in general, I don't like to trade that kind of thing. But for Disney, I'm pretty confident that nothing's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 days. So if I go for the expiration June 8th for Disney, I can get a decent 6 cents to get at 90. Well, I don't want this guy to go at 98.5 dollars. So I believe it's going to go up, and I'm okay doing a BPS at this strike price. So if I go back to the chart, yeah, pretty confident that in the next 3 days it's going to go flat or it's going to go up because of my indicators. Another one that I want to look at, it's NVDA. And I can't remember what these guys are doing, in fact. And sorry, I was not prepared for this one. I knew that I traded this in the past, but couldn't remember what they are doing. And okay, so if I look here, something like that, I'm trying to get something decent, or well, it's not really it. I prefer maybe a little bit up here instead, but I won't change it since I'm not trading it. I'm just telling you about it. So in the last week or so, this stock is going up. After the dividends, may not have any impact, but in general, after dividends, some people just want to dump the stock because they just want to collect that 15 cents and just want to dump the stock after it move for another stock that's going to give them some dividends. So it's going up, and I believe it will still go up in the next 3 days. So the actual price is 264. Let's say what we have over here, NVDA. So I believe I was looking at something like here. So decent 6 cents, 252.5, and why at that 252.5? Because in my real account, here's and the paper money account. Let's put something here, and let's 252.5. That was one of my ceiling, and now maybe it's a new floor for this particular stock. I'm not quite, well, I definitely know because I've been trading this as a ceiling. So I'm okay when I'm doing a BCS. When I was in this area, I was okay doing a BCS because I was pretty confident that it won't go higher. But now that it changed a little bit, I cannot confirm that the ceiling is a new floor, right? Because it bounced back under it, and well, in fact, it went under it, and after it bounced back up. But so I don't know if it's kind of a floor or a new floor. I will wait maybe two different slope to see if it's a new floor for maybe in a month or a month and a half, because I like to trade this stock anyway, even if I don't even know what it is. But for now, I'm not that confident that it's going to stick to this. So just look at it. It's not a trade that I will do, but I'll definitely. If I would have done it, I would have done a BPS at 252.5. Okay. So what interests us today is Berkshire Hathaway. And it's pretty rare that I'm able to trade this stock because there's no activity and it's not enough activity for me, or interesting activity for me. But what I've noticed for today, and if I can put this guy always like 1 out of 2 times, I cannot place it. So let's say that I'm placing this to, was it 190? That was a, yeah, it's kind of 190. You see that it's kind of the close was at 189.87. So it's kind of like the 190. You can see that it's a downtrend though, but my indicators are showing that this guy might go up. Okay, so I love to trade a Berkshire, and I'm not able often, so I will do it. Okay, because I'm pretty confident that this guy won't go, and I will try to. I don't know if I can copy this guy and just copy paste. Perfect. And what I will aim for is that 187.5, 185 as a BPS, because it shows that it's going to go up at some point. Yesterday it went down a little bit, and it shows that it's going to go up, and it has to break that 190 bar. Okay, again, for Berkshire Hathaway, every $10, and as it's not scientific here, it's just that every 190 bar, it's psychological. So every $10 bar, yeah, okay. To rephrase it. So I don't, even if it goes like 189 or 188 as a close price, because it can go during the day and hopefully we won't get put away. But for this guy, I believe that it won't go that low. Okay, so I will place this trade. So 187 to 185. And you can wait if you prefer. You can look at the open. If it opens a little bit lower, like 190 point something, well, you can try to get this guy 185, because maybe the premium will be 5 cents instead of 3 cents. And with 5 cents, decent enough to go further from the money. And I can be comfortable with that. Well, more comfortable with that. But for now, I can place this trade. Okay. So that will be trade number 1 for this week. And trade number 2, be surprised, it's going to be Tesla. Again, I know. Hopefully you're making money and you're doing those trades because it's been pretty good in the last 4 trades that I've done with Tesla so far. Good return. I was so far from the money and the risk. So I'm okay going when trading. I'm not really attached with the stocks, so I prefer to do safer trades and do decent premium and awesome premiums or returns, and so I'm okay to go with Tesla again. So probably will be the opposite of last week. I can't remember if it was a BPS last week, but yeah, probably was. Yeah, probably was, because it was probably here. And I told you to do a BPS at something like 250 something. And we're good to go with another one. But now it's going up, okay? And I don't like to do, for example, a BPS here and a BPS there. But exceptionally, I will do one. Because I believe that it will still go up. or because of this last candle, it might open lower and go up during the day, or in the next 2 days it might go down a little bit, but we'll stay over that. Maybe if we place a line over here, it might go over that 283, okay? Might, all probabilities, but I believe that it will stay around here and definitely over this guy at, if you look at my Y over here in on the screen, like let's say in 3 to 4 days we'll be here, so definitely over 274.67. okay, so let's say Tesla, let's see about Tesla, sorry, for the next 3 days expiring on Friday. Let's say Tesla here, boom, oh yeah. So I was saying 274 won't go lower than this guy, or maybe 280, even 283, expecting what I'm expecting. So let's say 6 cents of premium to be at 272.5. That's perfect. I love this. It's going to be a very good return, and I'm going to be super far from the money. It's like 24 points right now. So I'm okay with that. And like a big day, if it goes really bad, let's look at the R here. It's like 14. It can go low as 14. So even if I'm super total wrong, well, it can go like a bad day at maybe 10 points, and the day after maybe 4 or 5 points, and I'm still good. Okay, very good position. So this is it for today, guys. Enjoy and make it happen.